Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? I am doing well. I am tired. I hope you all had a wonderful cleansing day yesterday. If you missed it, tonight is also going to be the supermoon as well. So, supermoon last night, supermoon as well tonight. So, go sit outside, enjoy the moonlight. It was very beautiful. I had the whole house deep cleaned yesterday. I steam cleaned all the carpets, dusted, cleaned, mopped, you name it. We did it yesterday. And of course it's rewarding. And this weekend we cleaned out all the closets, so it's just been very productive at the white apartment. But I miss you. I hope you are doing well. As promised, we are going to do some more floor work today, some more floor based work. There's some new poses that I want to teach you, and so we will go over rabbit, hopefully tortoise, kind of work on some shoulder mobility as well, with poses that you've already seen before, and then of course just kind of relaxing, staying on the ground today. Okay, so go ahead guys, hop on your mat. I also have a pillow, so grab a pillow if you'd like a pillow, and let's get started. All right, adjust this. I'm sorry guys, I don't have fancy equipment. Okay, here we go. Okay, so go ahead, hop on the mat here. I've got my pillow. I'm gonna relax all the way down here. Daisy, are you ready already? Good, guys. Sole to sole on the feet and just rolling all the way back here. Good, just letting that breath come and go. Good, bringing mindfulness to your breath. Inhale 4 seconds. Exhale. Feeling your tummy rise on those inhales. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. All the way out. Inhale, big deep breath. Good, and again, inhale, big deep breath. And let it go. Good, just bringing awareness to your body here. Roll those wrists. Good, open up the body here. Coming all the way up now to easy seated pose. Of course, you can always warm up a little bit more. Let's warm up the neck. All right, so staying in easy seated pose. If you'd like, go ahead and sit on your pillow here. I'm going to sit on mine. Good, and roll that head around. Slower than you normally would. So if you feel like you're going slow, go slower. Work out those kinks all along the way. Good, get about 2 to 3 rounds all the way around. Good, inhale. Lift that left hand, place that hand on the head here. Again, not pulling, just resting. Walking that right hand away. Good, exhale. All right, and in the other direction now this time. Good. I'm gonna be right back, guys. Keep rolling that neck around. I'm gonna go put Daisy away. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Get in here. You're all right. All right, guys. Good. And inhale, lift that right arm now. Place that hand on the head. Good. Walk those fingers away. Good. Inhale, relax. Great. Go ahead, inhale. Lift that left arm and reach all the way over, looking up towards the sky. Good. Stretching the ribs here. Good. And come back to center. Exhale now to the left side. Don't forget, look up at that arm here. Good. Inhale. Come back up. Good. Exhale, bring those palms down. Again, retract those shoulder blades like you're against a wall here. Spread those fingers wide. Good. Turn that doorknob down. Relax that right hand and stretch all those fingers out. Good. Give that hand a shake. And again, right hand. Okay, and stretch those fingers from outside to inside here. Good. Give those fingers a shake here. Press those palms together, so fingerprint to fingerprint, and push. Warming up those wrists here. Good. Exhale, relax those hands. Okay, I'm gonna come down actually onto the mat now. So moving the pillow out of the way here. Good. So I'm gonna face you so you guys can see my hands, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk these hands around to wake up my wrist here. So I'm just moving the wrist around in a circle. Okay, and again, if your hands can't go back this far, that's okay for you to be on the outside. You know, keeping the fingers pointed out towards the wall, that's fine. Just warming up the wrist for, we don't usually give our wrists as much love as we should, but today we are. And this is something you can practice for sure at home. All right, and stay wherever you're going to. I'm going to keep my fingertips pointed towards me, and I'm just going to rock back and forth here. Good, and all the way around. Again, do as tolerated, so if the fingertips are painful to turn towards you, you can always turn them out to the side here. Good. All right, now we're going to wake up the spine here. All right, so inhale for our cow pose. Exhale for cat. On your own time, own speed. There is no rush here. Just waking up the spine. Waking up the body here. Good. Get your last cat and cow in here. Good. Find yourself in neutral spine. And this is something a little different than we normally do, but I want you to wake up the spine. So just moving the spine around in circles here. Okay, it kind of feels like a dance almost. You might feel weird, but I'm doing it with you. So just moving that spine around. Good. So coming up and down like a big circle. Okay, and this time inhale. And I'm just gonna look over my shoulder to my left foot and exhale. Good, inhale. And on that exhale, look at my right foot. Good, just look as much as you can. Good, one more, inhale. And exhale. Good, guys. Okay, bring those big toes together, knees apart. All right, right into child's pose here. Good. Push that right palm into the mat here. Inhale, lift that left arm. Exhale, thread that needle right on through. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back into child's pose here. Good. Push that left palm into the mat here. Lift that right arm. Exhale. Push that arm right on through. Good. Inhale, lift again. Exhale. Good. If you can, walk those fingers out away, or you can make your shark fin here. Good. Exhale. And coming right back up here, guys. Okay. And bringing those knees together. Toes are curled up this time. And resting back into our yin pose. Stretching those feet. Stretching those toes out. Good. It might be uncomfortable, but it's going to be all right. All right. So hang in there with me if you need to. Have your prop in front of you here if you need to come out of this pose at all. Good, but just rest. Close your eyes, just focus on your breath here, pulling those collarbones to opposite walls here. Good, and just breathe. And this may be challenging, but just pulling the corners of your mouth up, maybe for a smile. I know, my feet are burning too. We've got a little bit of time left. I promise we're almost done. Almost done here. Just breathe. Continue to focus on your breath here. Good. One big belly breath. Inhale. And exhale. Come down nice and slow here, guys. Good. Give those tops of the feet a tap. Woo. I know, I feel it too. Good. Rest the tops of the feet in the mat. We're going to sit back on the heels here. but not in our yin pose, just a counter stretch here. All right, so we can lift maybe one foot. Okay, one knee. Maybe we can lift the other knee. We can also lift both knees together. Whatever makes you comfortable. And you could just stay here if you'd like. Whatever makes you comfortable. Okay, just counter stretch here on the feet. Great, guys. Exhale, come back down to the mat here. All right, so we've worked on opening our shoulders and our spine, waking up our spine, some with the chest as well as with the feet. So now let's kind of work on our legs, on our body here. So we're gonna go right into downward dog. All right, so don't forget, index finger is gonna be pointing forward here. My hands are gripping the mat here, curling my toes, and lift here. Good. It's okay if the bottoms of the feet don't touch the mat here. Just relax. Relax the head. Move the head around. See if your head can move. Good. If it's too uncomfortable, just bend those knees. Lift that bottom up. Good. Come all the way up on those tippy toes here. Exhale back into your downward dog. Maybe we're getting somewhere. Pedal those feet. Good, just getting comfortable in downward dog here. Good, come down slowly onto the knees here. Great, okay, all right. And we're gonna go right back up into downward facing dog. This time I'm gonna start facing this way, guys, for you. All right, so again, just placing those hands into the mat here. Grip with those fingerprints into the mat here. Curl those toes and lift, guys. Push on back here, right into downward facing dog. Good. Pedal those feet if you need to. Relax the neck. Good. Just all about restorative poses today. Coming back to the ground. But let's get our sun salutation in first. All right. So pushing all the way into high plank here. Good. If you need to adjust, adjust. Great. Nice and slow, come down into chaturanga, or you can come down on the knees. So if you need to come down on the knees, then come down slowly. Good, guys. All the way down. All right. And then just inhale, lift up into baby cobra. Exhale, come back down. And we can push right back into child's pose here if you'd like, before coming into downward facing dog again. Whatever makes you comfortable here. So be comfortable, be happy. Good. Inhale, lift into high plank. Good. Come back down. Slowly again, you can be on the knees when you come down into chaturanga. That's fine. Okay? And then inhale, bring that belly down to the ground. Lift for baby cobra. Exhale. Okay, we can shoot back into child's pose before coming up into our downward facing dog. Breathe here. Good. Push forward here. Exhale, chaturanga. Good. Baby cobra. So pull those shoulder blades together here. Push the tummy down to the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And we can push right back into child's pose here before curling those toes and lifting up into downward facing dog. So just a different variation today. Good. And push forward. Chaturanga, guys. All the way down, high to low here. This time, full cobra. Inhale and lift, guys. Exhale. And if you're ready, you can always curl those toes and lift, push up and lift back into downward facing dog. Good, breathe here, relax the neck. Exhale, come all the way down. Good, high to low here, cobra. Good, exhale. All right, we can always move back into child's pose here. Good, curl those toes and lift. Good, breathe. Let's walk those feet up to those hands this time. Coming all the way up into our mountain pose here. Being strong here. Good, bend at the waist here. Coming into our ragdoll pose. So bending at the knees, bending at the waist here. Just slowly side to side, opening up the chest, the low back, those hamstrings, shoulders. Good. If the bend is too much, you can always straighten and hang here. Good. Bring that chest down. Good, guys. Bend those knees and lift. Good. Coming down into forward fold here. So hinging at the waist here. Keep soft bend in the knees here. Good. Bring that chest down. Breathe here. Keep breathing here, guys. Just staying here a little bit longer than normal. A little bit longer than usual. Opening the back here. Good. Place those hands into the mat here. Step back for chaturanga. High to low, guys. Good. Push up into downward dog. Good. I hope you feel a little bit more open here. Again, relax the neck. Good. Push forward and high to low, guys. Good. Pull those shoulder blades back, then lift into your cobra. Exhale. Good. Push up and back into your downward facing dog. And walk those feet up to those hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Again, staying here a little bit longer than usual. That's fine. Good, guys. Drop those hands into the mat here. Step back. High to low, guys. Breathe here. Good. Push up into downward facing dog. Good. Breathe here. Come up on those tippy toes. Exhale back down. Good. Maybe we're comfortable here and we can lift one leg up. Three-legged dog here. Good. And coming into falling triangle here. So place that leg in through the legs. And lift up, guys. Good. Be strong here. Be strong. Try not to fall down into the wrist here. Good. Exhale. Push up and back down. Good. Other side. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Falling triangle, guys. So fold that leg right on through. Bring that hip down and lift. Good, guys. Exhale. Right on back into three-legged dog here. Into downward facing dog. Good, guys. Exhale. Down onto the knees here. Great. Right into child's pose. Good. Focusing on the back a little bit more here. We're gonna bring the knees together here, all right? And just like a cute little cottontail rabbit, most rabbits are tall, small and compact, and so that's kind of what this pose is about, focusing on lengthening the spine here. So, bringing the head down towards the knees, if not in between the knees if you can, okay? Nice and slowly here, all right? Bring that head down. And, oh, I'm sorry. My necklace is getting in the way here. Okay, so bring that head down to the knees here. And then I'm going to reach my hands around to grab my heels. So bringing the head down and then reaching around to grab my heels here. And this is rabbit. It's very, very simple. Good, so inhale, lift back up out of rabbit here. Okay, place those hands into the mat, back into downward facing dog here. Good, inhale, lift that right leg up for three-legged dog here. Roll that ankle around in small circles. And in the opposite direction here, open up the hips. Good, big circles here. Good, don't forget to go in both directions here. Good, push up and back down. Great, and three-legged dog on the other side here. Good, breathe, small circles. And small circles in the other direction. Great, open up the hips, okay? Big circles here. And opposite direction. Good, guys, breathe. Coming back down into downward facing dog. And back down to rabbit pose. So bring those knees together here. Sometimes we can't get our head all the way down to the knees, and that's okay. So you can always rest with the head on the mat closest to the knees, and that's still the same pose. So you would like to be closer, but if you can't, that's okay. Go at your own pace, own speed. Good, guys. Inhale, lift. Exhale, into downward facing dog, guys. Opening up the hips today, working on those legs. Good, pedal those feet if you need to. Exhale, come back down. Good, so there's rabbit and then there's tortoise. Okay, so tortoise is almost the same. This time I'm gonna make a fist, like an actual fist with my hand here. And I'm gonna place it in my hips, okay? So from a side view, you can see me. I'm gonna make a fist, okay, thumb out. And I'm gonna place those fists in my hips here. Now I'm comfortable with where I'm at, but everybody will be different. So just do whatever's comfortable for you. Also, I'm gonna move a pillow in front of me because my head sometimes has a hard time going down to the floor. All right, so from here, sitting up nice and tall, making my fists, thumbs out. Okay, I'm gonna place these fists into the hip crease. And I'm just gonna fall forward, guys. Now you can come all the way down to the floor, but sometimes, just as myself, I have a hard time coming down to the floor, so I'm gonna add a pillow. But some of you can go all the way down to the floor. Good, guys. Inhale and lift back up. Okay, so call it tortoise pose because if you look from a top angle, like for me as an instructor, you look like turtles. So with your little feet on the back, looks like the fins of the turtle, the whole body being the shell, and then of course your arms being the front. Okay, and then your head being a turtle's head. So it looks like a cute turtle. But tortoise pose, great again for the spine flexibility, waking up also the hips and the legs here passively. So again, make a fist with those hands. Place them in the hip crease here and exhale, guys. Coming down nice and slow here. Good. Inhale. Lift back up. Great. Okay, so we're gonna come right into our seated poses for today. Okay, so I'm gonna place my pillow down. I'm gonna sit on the pillow again to show you that variation here of seated forward fold. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple poses today from seated forward fold. All right, which you've seen all before, but it's been a hot minute since we've seen them. So inhale and exhale, coming forward here. Okay, grabbing those feet. Good, breathe here. Exhale, release. Good, again, you can use the pillow or you can sit flat on the floor. That's fine, either one, whatever makes you comfortable here, okay? So again, inhale and exhale all the way down here, guys. Good, inhale, lift. All right, so we're gonna bring this left leg up, bending the knee, and then exhale, pushing that knee back over to the side here. All right, and coming over, so left hand is up, right hand is by the side here. Exhale, reaching towards the outside of the foot, stretching this side of the spine here. Good, breathe here. Good, if you can reach your foot comfortably, put your hand on the floor or reach for the floor here. Good, inhale, big deep breath. And let it go, guys. Good, coming up and out of this pose here. Now I'm gonna take both hands this time and head to knee pose. Literally head to the knee here. So reaching for that foot and relaxing that head down on the knee. If you can relax your head down on the knee, go further than the knee. Good, guys. Inhale and lift again. Up and over here. Half hero. That's usually what we call this pose, or what you see it as, half hero. Good, guys. Inhale and head to knee. Good. Inhale, lift. And let's switch legs here. So extending that left foot out in front, bringing up the right leg, okay, and letting it fall to the outside. Now, you guys know from class, I'm not going to push this leg down. That's not the goal. The goal is just to focus on the single leg. So don't worry about that leg if it doesn't touch the floor or not. All right. So hand right next to the side here. Fingers are pointing back. Inhale, lift, lengthening that spine. And exhale, reaching towards the outside of the foot. Now, at this point, you can tell which side is more flexible than the other. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You guys know that one side is always more flexible than the other. So, reaching here towards the outside of the foot. If you're more flexible, okay, place that palm on the floor here and reach forward. Good. Inhale, guys, and head to knee. Good, guys. Inhale, lift. And again, up and over. Good. Just staying here longer than we normally do, just to get some nice stretch in these legs here. I know it's hard being at home, but just being stiff, not moving much. And so let's kind of wake up these muscles here. Give them some love. And it's okay to bend the knees here if you need to. So if you need to bend these knees a little bit more, that's fine. Just be comfortable here. Good. Inhale and head to knee, guys. So if you're struggling here, that's okay to bring the knee up if you need to relax. And then with time, of course, this leg will straighten and you can relax down. But do whatever is best for you here. Good, guys. Inhale and lift here. Great. We're gonna swing these legs right underneath us here, and we're gonna go right back into downward facing dog here. All right, so find your comfortable position, curl those toes, and lift up into the air here. Good, and I want you to feel the difference here in your downward facing dog. How much more relaxed your hamstrings are versus what they were originally. Just moving those muscles around. Good, guys, push forward here. And come back down nice and slow on those knees here. Push back into child's pose. Good, and we're gonna swing those legs right underneath us again here. So a pose that we haven't talked about recently is gonna be wheelbarrow. So like when you push a wheelbarrow, you know, it's a tool that's used to carry things around or to transport things. It has the two handles on the back, one wheel in the front, and you push it. Okay, so they have a pose that's called wheelbarrow, and this is going to work on your back flexibility, gastrointestinal area, and it can be difficult. So what I want to do though is I want to keep the chest open. So, you know, keep that head out from underneath the shoulders here and not collapse, because I should still be able to breathe and talk to my partners here, okay? So we're gonna come right down into this pose here. The legs are gonna come up and over. I'm gonna support my back the same way I do when I go into shoulder stand, which we talked about a little bit, okay? So don't forget to do that, but I'm gonna bring these legs up and over my body here. So up and over, and I can support my back here, and if this is as far as you get, this is as far as you get. But I want you to come all the way back, okay? And rest those feet on the mat here. Now you can feel it in the spine, okay? And I can still talk to you. Straighten the legs, try not to bend so much. That's okay if you stay here, all right? But coming all the way back here and rest. Good, exhale, bend those knees. Come back out of this pose. All right. I know some of you are scared, but do it. I promise, do it. Okay. It'll be really, really good for you, especially your back, and just go adjust as needed. So if you can only go so far, go so far. Or I got this handy dandy pillow. Okay. If you're like almost there to the floor, but you're still having problems, use the pillow. Okay. I'll show you how to use it. All right. So inhale, big deep breath, lift these legs up. Okay. And place those hands underneath your body here to support you. Lift your head up, adjust, all right, and then bring those feet back. Okay, straighten the legs, don't bend the legs. Keep them straight here. Okay, bring those feet to the floor. Good, guys, bend those knees. Exhale, come back down. Great, guys. All right, that is going to be the end of our lesson today. So really good job. We're going to come right into our Savasana section here. Okay, so let's stretch the back out, and then let's finish with Savasana here. So bringing both knees into the chest, guys. Good, rocking side to side here, giving that back a nice massage. Good. Exhale that right foot down, right leg down. Making small circles at the knee here. Okay, and bring this leg over to the other side. Good. Inhale, lift. Again, give yourself another big hug, big squeeze. Oh, big squeeze. All right, and let's drop the left leg down this time. Good, and open up the hip here on this side. Good, and push this leg right on over. Good. For this leg, I have a harder time, so I'm going to put a pillow underneath this leg. Good, guys. Inhale, lift. All right, exhale all the way down here. Good, right into your Savasana. Again, as long as you need to. As long as you need to do your Savasana here. I'll do the first minute with you. Okay, so just let your body melt right into the mat here. Bringing your heart rate down. Reminding yourself of your intentions today. You did an amazing job today, working on leg flexibility especially, opening up the low back. Good, guys, you can stay here, but for me, I'm going to finish out today's lesson. So just bringing awareness back into my feet, back into my hands here. Good, and I'm going to sit up nice and slow. So really good job today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, if your back really bothers you, just take some ibuprofen or Aleve, something that makes you happy. Just stretching on the low back, especially with the hamstrings, because they pull on those hips, it can open up the low back, and I feel it already, so I'm sure some of you do as well. And I don't want you to fret about that. Just, it's good for you to work on your flexibility, especially in this area. So continue to focus on this area. I hope you're working on your handstands, and that'll help with your shoulders, strengthening your shoulders. Good job today, guys. It's very good to see you. I miss you, and I will see you soon. All right. Bye, guys.